All right, last night at about 6 p.m, patrols were tasked to a house at 181 Sturt Street in the city. Shortly after arriving, they found the body of a female, a lady about 39 years of age. She's an occupant of the house, and she appeared to have been deceased for some time. The victim in this matter had been reported missing on Sunday, but the last confirmed sighting of her was at 11:30 p.m. on Thursday night. Now, in the time from then until the Sunday, friends became concerned because she'd failed to attend her work. She works in a restaurant at the airport, and she'd failed to meet a social function with some friends. So police, on entering, as I say, they found her, and her car was missing. Her car is the silver BMW. It had been parked in Chatham Street. What we believe most likely happened is that after the offender has killed the victim, has returned at some latest point and taken the car from Chatham Street. Now, that's a silver BMW. It's been missing. It's only been found in the last few moments behind the Australia Pizza House on West Terrace. In terms of how the woman died, I can say that she was stabbed, and we're currently conducting a search of rooftops, drains, yards, looking for any possible murder weapon, and that's going to continue.
What can you tell us about the owners of this house?
It's just a normal couple who live there. The victim appears to be a close friend who occupied one of the rooms, and they're all well known to one another, and there's not the slightest thing to indicate anything untoward by the owners, and they're probably just as shocked as everybody.
How was she able to stay there? Have they been living there for the last few days while her body was in there?
I haven't spoken to the owners, but her body's definitely been there for a number of days, and there's a reason as to why her body hasn't been located before, but I won't go into that at the moment.
Was she killed at the home, or is there any suggestion she was taken after the fact?
No, we believe that she was killed at the home.
Any suspects you're looking for?
There's a whole range of associates and friends. We're basically trying to track down those people who are closely associated with her, people from her past, and we've got detectives from Major Crime, from Adelaide. Basically all available staff are deployed, speaking to family, friends and associates.
Was she stabbed once or multiple times?
We won't go into that.
Was she known to police in any way? Is there any suggestion, drugs or any other?
No, I think from the very little I know about her antecedents, she's led a blameless life, and she's a victim of just a horrible crime.
How did it come to be that she could be in the house for so many days and nobody knew that she was there?
I can't go into that at the moment. There's a reason for that, and we're conducting inquiries, and there's some things that we don't want to say just yet because it wouldn't be helpful to the investigation, but we'll be able to happily tell you that at the appropriate time.
Is it fair to say that the owners weren't there though over the period that she was missing?
People may have come and gone from the home, but they wouldn't have seen her.
Was there a party on Saturday night that she might have been at?
No, she wasn't at a party on Saturday night.
Was there anything found inside the vehicle itself that's, I know it's only just been located, but anything to indicate there as well?
No, the vehicle's only been located as I was walking down here to talk to you.
It's definitely not a random attack, is it? You believe it's somebody that's known to her?
We have to keep an open mind. I mean, it's, this is day one, so I think we'll keep an open mind at the moment and not speculate, and basically explore every avenue.
From what you know, has the killer made some effort to disguise her body, to hide it?
I won't go into that at the moment, but I'll definitely be able to tell you more a little bit later today.
Do we know what part of the house she was found in? Can we know that?
In the living quarters, like in the bedroom area.
Upstairs
and are there any other occupants at the moment at the house at all? Or
no, the only people we've got are, we had a forensic people process the scene last night, and we've got specialists from our electronic crime section going through the house at the moment, along with some other people doing a search.
And what's the condition of the car as well? It's just been located, it hasn't been burnt out or anything like that?
No, I understand the car's in good condition and located behind there, but as I say, that's only been located in the last few moments.
Is there an appeal you want to get out, Des?
Basically, as I say, it's really important that we find a murder weapon. If anybody finds whether it be a knife or any other weapon in this vicinity or nearby, if they contact police straight away, that would be really good, and we'll continue our search around here. There's been a focus in the area where her car was taken from, collecting CCTV, obviously in this area, so we're really going through all those early stages of the investigation.
Have your people interviewed the owners of the house, who we understand to be government executives?
The detectives last night interviewed them, whether it was our people or Adelaide CIB, I'm not sure at the moment, but they've certainly cooperated fully in this investigation and done everything they can to help us.
And they're completely ruled out of any form of wrongdoing?
There's absolutely nothing at all to suggest that they've done anything wrong in respect to this, and as I say, they are just a normal couple who just happen to have a high profile.
Are they the ones that reported it initially?
As a missing person, yes.
Did they find her body?
No.
You were
There
able to
seems
tell
to
us
be
how
a-
her body was found.
It was found when police attended last night at about 6.
So you received a phone call indicating that that would be the case?
No, in respect to the missing person, what's often the case is a person's reported missing and there'll be an investigation to locate them, and the police then went to the house and actually conducted a physical search of the house.
Do you know how
Had the
long
house been searched before, or had police just gone here to make inquiries and not
They'd
searched
made
it?
the normal inquiries for a missing person inquiry, so there's some unusual features of this case, but people shouldn't draw anything adverse from any of that.
It's one of the unusual features. A lot of people seem to come and go from the house. That the couple, you know, have a lot of friends, for instance, parties at the house, that sort of thing.
You know, there's nothing wrong with people having parties and having a wonderful social life, so I don't make anything of that. But as I say, we'll explore everything in terms of the victim's lifestyle and her friends and associates. So,
Does that make it more difficult, though, in terms of a lot of people coming in and out, like to try and piece together what's happening?
it probably just takes a little bit longer and it's a little bit more work, but that's fine. You know, we get paid to do that, and whether there's a few friends or lots of friends, we'll talk to them all and see where that takes us.
Sorry if
How
you
long was
covered
she
this,
staying
but
here
if you
for?
did you have any the sort of more precise time of when she was killed, of the time she was missing?
Well, as I say, the last confirmed sighting where somebody physically saw her, other than the killer, was 11:30 p.m. on Thursday. We think it's most likely in the following day.
The
or so.
Friday.
Yeah, most likely, but not certain. But that's when we think it's most likely.
Can you
And
tell
do you
us
know
where
how
she was
long-
seen on the Thursday night at 11:30?
I just can't at the moment, but yeah.
This was her house, or she was just a lodger there?
Yeah, how long was she staying there roughly?
She's a friend of the family and she's been staying there for a reasonable period of time.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, sorry. Can I just ask about Kimber?
Yep.
Sorry.